Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on ice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage.
What it do, GNV crew?
It's your boy G.
And it's your girl V. Today we are reacting to Do All Cheaters Think the Same? So before we dive into this video, I'm gonna say, if you're new to our channel, please do hit the subscribe button down below. It's free. Also put on your post notification bell so you're notified each and every time we post up a new video. And share our video, like and share the video with all your friends and family. And we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this video made by Jubilee.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna make this really fast. We had someone drop out of our cast, which is the reason we only have one guy in this episode. But honestly, we want to do the best job possible about getting you the best cast with an array of opinions. So if you want to be in our videos, make sure you sign up at jubileemedia.com/casting. And of course, I'm going to read all your applications, all your stories. Enjoy the video, guys.
My dad cheated on my mom cheated on my dad, my sister would always get cheated on, my brother cheated on his wife. I never thought that I would cause that kind of pain to someone.
Oh, wow. So that means she cheated too.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened. I ruined the entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'd say in my early 20s, I didn't know why I was cheating. I didn't think a bunch about it.
Normally a lot of people, they definitely beat themselves up for it. I don't.
It's all women. One man.
See that.
2, 1, go.
I think she said something about that in the beginning.
I was there for it. I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm here for it. It's a catharsis. It's cool for, like, the moments while you're in it, and then afterwards, I feel horrible. It's like, okay, I'm doing this, I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner, and so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
I cheated in another country, so at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty. Man, you high and then it went like low.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process because my boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away.
Our right.
And
so they enjoyed it.
Here's my best friend's cousin.
So they didn't enjoy it. Basically.
Yeah.
Is right here and open and willing.
Didn't feel good about doing it at all.
Yeah. So one person.
Yeah.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person like through sex. It was something totally different. I just considered other things as cheating. I did not enjoy it. No, it was like with a friend from like middle school. He like hit me up. I was like, "How you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening?" So no, I didn't enjoy it, and
You didn't enjoy the moment? Like, you didn't enjoy like actually being with the person?
No,
not at all from the very
no.
beginning.
It just you
That's
just like
good.
you like
You
let
trying
things
to
happen.
make sure
I
you
just let it happen. I'm
trying to
just
get
like,
her to agree with them.
no.
Yeah.
That's what it
So
seemed
why didn't you
like.
stop? Why didn't you say no? I don't want to.
Because
Like
they actually enjoy cheating. So at the moment that they were cheating, they wanted somebody to make them feel good and love.
Right.
At that point in time, we weren't connecting with their partners.
Right.
I mean, I feel, why be with somebody if you know you're gonna cheat on them?
I would say I strongly disagree with this saying.
What was that?
Simply
Once a cheater, always a
people
cheater.
change, people grow up, people learn things. Just because I did this one bad thing when I was like, let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where like I cheated from the very beginning into the very end of the relationship. And you guys are saying like I cheated one time when I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was like on some straight fuckboy shit. So like I was straight up. So like what I was doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. mechanism. I have these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they would listen to me. They're not, and so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater, but I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it openly because I think it's something that should be shared more often, because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching the stuff are also cheaters.
No offense. I think once a cheater is always a cheater. I don't agree with that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Because they just get tempted again.
Just because of the simple fact that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening where he's like, oh, like, what's up, where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to a party. He's like, oh, boys are going to be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that? It just makes me want to, like, just go back to what I was doing. Let me just not, like, I can't.
No faith or trust.
Yeah, exactly. The trust after was going like, oh, I'm fine, we're fine. Like, no, we're not, because you're not emotionally.
I wouldn't forgive someone that cheats on me.
It wasn't done. So after that,
once a cheater, always a cheater.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person. Who's like, oh, you cheated, bye. I'm not going to be like that mentally or physically. I'm just going to be like, no, we're going to work this out.
If it was the other way around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much I was in love with him. And I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that later on, I'd be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in,
that means you can cheat on me over and over and over again.
That last one, I got cheated on.
I'm gonna be with you
all throughout
regardless.
that first year. Second year, same thing through that.
Get it out of here.
I forgave him for all of it. I was still the one begging him to be with me. I tried. I said I forgave him for that.
I'll forgive, but I won't take you back. I'll be hitting her road
jack. But would I let the next person do that? Hella fucking hell. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn from our past mistakes. Which, that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over again.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding to a person if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head. For me, actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married next month.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, so he forgave me big time, obviously.
So you cheated with him overseas?
Yes. At first, I was just like, okay, I'm going to just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on. He was like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should go to counseling and stuff. And so we did, and we're more honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
That's awesome.
Cheating is always wrong.
Yes.
3, 2,
Yes.
1, go.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that you're in a relationship with is toxic? You're just like, okay, I have an excuse to cheat on this person. That's why.
Isn't that more of an excuse to break up with the person?
I know, but you still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? You're in this relationship and you're you have benefits. So
that's the hard part, right?
If you feel like that person toxic, just get out of that relationship.
Exactly.
Don't go behind their back, cheat on them.
If shit goes super soft.
Just get out, and you don't necessarily have to say anything when you leave that person. You could just leave, ghost yourself out of a relationship if you don't feel comfortable at all with that person.
You're to be cheated on. I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though
She's trying to have
he
you
called
free
me
on
dumb
benefits
bitch
and
every
stuff.
other sentence. And I was the most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met. And I only exist to send him nudes.
Yeah, you did the right thing. We're getting out of that relationship.
Yeah.
You did the right thing, for sure.
Yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat.
No.
3, 2,
No.
1, go.
Obviously, if you're cheating, you're not in love at that moment.
So the reason why I would strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to inflict any sort of pain on them? since you're supposed to be there, I guess you can say their other half, why would you want to be the bad half of it?
Exactly.
It doesn't really make any sense.
Did you love the guys that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
But you didn't love them.
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you loved. I love
Well, I never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's
cool.
He said that's
I was in love with the people
Yeah,
I
it's
cheated on.
really cool.
He said he was in love with the people he cheated
Super
on.
selfish. At that time, for sure. Super,
He
super
was
selfish.
in love,
I
but he
He
was
could have
selfish as
gone
hell.
Yeah.
and selfish
Because he
in a
wanted.
different way and still not have hurt the person.
Exactly. Yeah.
He was
I agree.
selfish
I agree with you.
because
and that's,
he
that's
was a
the thing
horn
that
dog.
now at this portion of life, like,
Yeah, he was.
I try and do. I've not
Wasn't he?
cheated.
It was a horn
in a
dog.
long while.
Yeah, I don't
All
have too
of
many
them, that's
experiences in
only
relationships.
agree.
So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend. So,
Do you feel like you wanted to experience other people? What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was my first relationship, and at that time, like, I wasn't very confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. Guys were always looking at my friends, you know,
And
and
you
I was like, okay, this
somebody
guy
to
likes
look
me.
at
It's
you.
like, this is it, you know. And then as I got older, I just like more comfortable with myself, and I'm like out. When I was in Japan, I was like, oh hey, people like I'm getting attention, like I love this.
I'd be scared of that
Not
type
like
of people,
I fell
man.
out of love with my fiance.
You
now,
already
but it
with
was like,
somebody, you
hey,
wanna know if you
somebody
still
else likes
got
me.
it.
I am pretty, like
You take it
I
to the
am
extreme
cool. He's not
extent.
just saying that, you know.
She had low self-esteem.
You still got it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody holler at you, okay, I still got it. But as far as sleeping with the person,
She had low
That'll be
self-esteem.
taking it
That's
too
why
far.
she did that too.
yeah.
forgiving yourself? I've forgiven myself. For sure.
And I would forgive myself,
it took
but
a
I
lot
can't
of,
forgive
like,
nobody else that
reflecting.
cheated
I don't
on
think
me.
my cheating.
I can forgive. Matter
So
of
you
fact,
saying you
It's not
forgive
too
yourself
like,
for
it was
cheating,
the
but
result
you ain't forgive
of-
nobody for
of
cheating.
not
I
seeing
forgive the
healthy
person for
relationships
cheating, but I won't be
as
with them
growing
ever.
up.
Right.
I would just
Not
leave.
seeing,
I wouldn't even give them anything
how
to explain
people
me
can work through things
why
in
they
a
did it,
healthy
because
way.
it doesn't
I
make
feel like I
sense.
had to forgive myself.
Even if I
just because,
truly down deep
especially
believe
after
that,
the
then
relationship
I
that I
would
was
be
in
gone.
after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it.
Same here.
It isn't easy
Doesn't
both
make
ways,
sense
but
to hurt
I feel
yourself.
like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself, because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself, just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married, so I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time, if I would have stayed, I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now, I could have had like the life that I wanted.
Do you think that you'd be like you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No. To be honest, it was, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a long distance relationship, so that's why it's cheating.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's something that still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never like went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff. I felt so guilty. So like even now, I know everybody is like forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself still, because I still think about it, you know, how it affected everybody around me.
Alright guys, that's a wrap.
Come on, girl. 1, 2 cheated us.
Oh man, and none of them even look like cheaters.
It's crazy.
To me.
They'll be the main ones though.
They look like, I'm sorry, the nerds. They don't look like they'll cheat.
They be the main ones. Especially them pastors' kids.
Yeah, I don't know. They look like nerds. I don't want to try to be mean, but they don't look like they will cheat on anybody.
Yeah.
They look like, oh, I stay to myself. But hey, those the main ones though.
Yeah.
But
Like
then
I say,
again,
especially them pastor kids.
but then again, we stay to ourselves. We don't bother nobody, and we don't do that. I know I don't.
Yeah. I know
So what do you thought about
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
It's 2020, baby.
Hey. Okay, guys. Well, that's the wrap of that video. If you did enjoy that video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. And also tap on that post notification bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video.
Yes, sir.
Until then, we love you.
Peace.